Hello everyone, Taxi Turbo here, and today I'm showing you Demolition on Fallen. I know I don't really play much Demolition, to be honest. I think it's my third ever gameplay on Demolition in Modern Warfare 3. And I got the MOAB, as you can see in the title, so I was pretty good. But this game is kind of special. I want to dedicate this gameplay to the friend of mine, Mark, and his gamer tag is MW3 and why am I dedicated this gameplay? That's my first ever dedication. Well, let me tell you a quick story, right? So, as you guys know, or for those who doesn't know, I'm Polish and I live in Ireland, in Dublin, and this friend of mine, he's actually Polish as well, and he lives in Dublin too. And it's kind of one of those friends. I'm sure you guys have it as well on your Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, whatever. It's one of those friends that when you see him online, you automatically back out to just play with him. Like, I have loads of friends online, and I doesn't really bother me if they're online or they're offline or whatever, but this friend of mine, whenever he's online, I always back out to play with him. It's just one of those people that you always enjoy to play with. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So, and on top of that, we actually met in real life before we even started playing online. And well, I'll tell you a few more things as well. So my whole story with the Xbox and online games started about 3 years ago, and started with buying an Xbox with the Call of Duty World at War. So that was my first game online, and I remember when I first started playing it, I was pretty happy when I killed at least one guy through the whole match. So yeah, I was noob at the time. I didn't know what's going on, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, everyone started at some stage, and Call of Duty World at War, that was my first game, and I was really happy when I killed one guy through the whole gameplay, and I wasn't the last at the scoreboard. And I didn't even realize at the time that when I was second last at the scoreboard, it could just mean that the last guy just joined the game 2 seconds before the game ended. But I didn't know that at the time. I was just so happy that I'm not the last one. And then I moved to being kind of in the middle, and then sometimes being even the first on the scoreboard. And but I still didn't get the whole thing. So let's say I was the first on the scoreboard, but I ended up having a score like 24 kills and 38 deaths. But I was still happy. Oh yeah, I'm the first on the scoreboard. So I didn't really get the whole picture at the time. But yeah, everyone is having a kind of a learning curve. So finally got better. Then I actually bought the Call of Duty 4, and I really enjoyed that game, as I'm sure loads of you guys enjoyed this game as well. And so that was it. But why am I talking about it? It's because at the time when I bought the Xbox, I was actually renting the house, and it's kind of like share renting, if you know what I mean. So I was living with my girlfriend, and with this guy, this friend of mine that I was talking about. He was sharing the house with me as well, with his girlfriend, and yeah, and we kind of started both playing this Xbox. Like, he didn't have an Xbox at the time. I was the only one with the Xbox in the house, and we were playing as I said, Call of Duty World at War, and we kind of played, like, one game I played it, and another game he played on my account. We kind of learned how to play online shooters together. So that was kind of fun. And then we moved on to Call of Duty 4. Then he bought his own Xbox, so we kind of had 2 Xboxes in one house, and that was our way of spending a free time, you know, instead of going out and spending loads of money. We kind of had a couple points and spend the evening playing online games, you know, and trying to be better and better. So anyway, back to the topic. Why am I talking about him, and why I dedicate this video for him? Well, it's pretty simple. As I said, he still lives here in Ireland. Probably when you're watching it, he won't be living here anymore. But that's what I want to talk about. He actually moved on with his life. What I mean by that, he's about to become a dad. So he's moving back to Poland to all his family and his friends over there. And I'm sure he won't have much time to play online games. As a brand new dad, you obviously have loads of responsibilities, and you know, you're moving back to your home country. You need to find a job. You need to make sure that your family has everything that they need. And yeah, as much as I'm happy for him to do it, to start his new life, I'm pretty sad at the same time that I lost my best friend online. So this gameplay is dedicated to him as well, for one more reason, because that was the last day we played together. He's actually after sending his Xbox home already, so that was the last game we had together, or Modern Warfare 3. We actually did kind of what we used to call a marathon. So what I mean by that, from time to time we used to do this thing when we play every single Call of Duty, like 3 or 4 matches, every single one of them. So starting off with the Call of Duty 4, then moving up to Call of Duty World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and finally Modern Warfare 3. So that was actually the last gameplay we had together, and I ended up getting a MOAB. And I actually said to him in the lobby, because he obviously watches my videos as well, you could probably see him in a few videos of mine, and you can see him in the comment section as well. He commented on a few of them. But anyway, that was actually, funny enough, that was actually the last gameplay we had together, and I actually said it to him in the lobby. I'm gonna dedicate this gameplay to you, man, because for all those years, it's actually 3 years that we played together nearly every day. And so yeah, I'm sure you guys understand. I'm sure you guys have a friend like that as well, and I would be kind of sad when you know that you're not gonna play with him ever again, because yeah, that I'm sure, well, he, as much as he would love to play, he probably won't have a time, and playing Xbox probably will be the last thing on his mind, because you know, as a new dad, he has loads of new responsibilities. And, well, I'm sure you guys understand. I don't really have to explain it. But anyway, back to the gameplay. So as you can see, I'm using the G36, my favorite assault rifle, and as you can see, I still didn't get this freaking title. I mean the gold title. I believe I'm only like 40 headshots away from it, but for some reason it takes forever to get it. But I end up getting the gold title for the ACR, and I believe I'm actually using it here. But yeah, the only reason why I got this ACR title, because I'm not really using ACR anymore, it was because as you know guys, I went to those new prestiges that they added. I'm actually 15 prestige at the moment, last level. So because I never spent a token on unlocking the G36 earlier, so I end up using the ACR up until 42nd level, I believe, when you unlock the G36, and so that's how I end up getting the golden title for ACR. But I would love to get one for G36 because I've only seen it once, and I have, as you guys know, I played loads of hours in this game, and I've only seen it once. But like G36 title, golden title, but the ACR golden title I've seen loads of times. Actually, it's actually the most popular golden title I've seen. But yeah, anyway, and I'm using my standard attachments, which is the silencer and the focus proficiency, which is by far my favorite proficiency on assault rifles. If for some reason it doesn't work that well on the submachine guns, but seems to work pretty well on assault rifles. I know loads of commentators and loads of you guys probably think that the best attachments for any assault rifle while using a specialist class is the silencer and extended mags, but I don't think so. I really don't think so. I know that when you unlocked all the perks, you getting all the proficiencies as well, including a focus proficiency, but I don't know, from my point of view anyway, it seems like the focus proficiency helps me a lot to get to those, you know, all perks, and I was trying to use it with the silencer and extended mags, but it just didn't seem so easy for me to get all the perks. So I switched back to focus proficiency, which worked really well for me, and so yeah, I really recommend this setup, guys. And as you can see, I'm using the assassin perk as the first perk to unlock, then sleight of hand, pro, and marksman. Marksman is very good for assault rifles. I don't know if you've seen in my previous videos, one of my first videos from Modern Warfare 3, I said that the marksman is my favorite perk on the 3rd tier. Well, it's not anymore because my favorite perk is Secret Pro, but marksman definitely gives you that advantage that I use it mostly to not really find the guys, but find where's the spawn. So that gives you an idea. I'm sure you guys got stuck sometimes, and you're like stuck in the middle, and you look at the map, there's no UAV, nothing, you can't see any red dots, and you're like, geez, where are they gonna come from? And that's where the marksman is coming handy, because you just zoom in and, you know, aim down your sights and just look around, and you'll definitely find at least one guy, and one guy is enough, because that gives you pretty much the idea where they're coming from. So here's the final kill of the match. As I said, it's my 3rd ever demolition match on the Modern Warfare 3. I end up getting a MOAB, and as I said before, I dedicate this MOAB to the friend of mine. You can see him there. He's the 3rd one on the scoreboard, and well, best of luck in your new life, mate.
MOAB ready for your goal. Friendly MOAB incoming. MOAB ready for your go. Friendly MOAB incoming.